Seafood lovers, welcome to Westport, Washington State on the west coast of America. And it's here in the Pacific Ocean where they catch this delicious albacore tuna, white tuna. And I'm going to marinate it with a bit of sake and wakame, and then I grill it. Serve it with some grilled asparagus, homemade sesame dressing. So let's kick off. We have amazing albacore tuna. We have wakame. So for the sesame dressing, we have some sesame oil, some mayonnaise, some rice vinegar, some lime, some soy sauce, some mirin and sesame seeds. We start with the marinade for the tuna steak. I have around 150 ml of olive oil. Then I've got around, let's say, 40-50 ml of sake. This flavor is amazing. Then I've got some wakame. So finely chopped. You can buy dried wakame, soak it. And this is nori, which also works fine. It gives this umami flavor to the marinade. Then we need some freshness, some lemon zest, and then we have a bit of lemon juice, some extra freshness. Give this a good mix. So this is the marinade. So out of this beautiful albacore tuna loin, I'm going to cut 2 steaks. This recipe is for 2 persons, and I will cut like steaks of around 120 grams. And I'll marinate it in the marinade. Save this apart. So if I would be in my home kitchen, I would marinate these delicious tuna steaks for 7, 16, 20 hours in the fridge. But I'm outdoor cooking here, so I will marinate it here for 30 minutes. And I will turn the steaks around halfway. Good. So while the tuna is marinating, I'm going to grill these green asparagus. They're really thin. You have them on the grill for maybe only 3-4 minutes. And they will be crunchy, delicious, and go so well together with the grilled albacore tuna. So a handful for 2 persons. And the first thing is I'm going to cut off the end parts. You don't want to have the end parts, they're bitter and I don't like the texture. So we have rinsed the asparagus before, and now I'm going to brush them with a bit of oil. And then have some salt to season it. Give it a toss. So now they're ready to be grilled. Beautifully grilled and caramelized. So tuna is still marinating. We have these lovely grilled asparagus, and then we will serve you a sesame dressing for it. And with the sesame dressing, we need sesame seeds. First, I will toast 3 tablespoons of sesame seeds. I will have the toasted sesame seeds in my pestle and mortar, and I will crush the sesame seed. So the nutty flavor will really come out. Then 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, tablespoon of sesame oil, tablespoon of rice vinegar, some saltiness, tablespoon of soy sauce, then some sweetness, tablespoon of mirin, and a bit of lime juice. Okay, give this a good mix. And a taste. Super. Okay. It's time to grill the tuna, but before I grill the tuna, I would like to share the story of this amazing fish. This fish is being caught by one of the 50 boats belonging to the American Albacore Fishing Association. And this fishing community was the first in the world in 2007 to obtain this MSC certification for its sustainable practices, how they catch this tuna one by one. It's the example to the world how we should fish tuna for the future. So now it's time to grill this amazing tuna. And when I grill a fish fillet or a fish steak, I'm using always a grill topper, which avoid that the fish will easily break. Okay, so I've grilled the tuna 1-2 minutes each side. You want to have it crispy from the outside, juicy and tender from the inside. You want to have it warm from the inside, and that's why I cover it for 5 minutes under a layer of tin foil. Okay, so I serve it on a platter for 2 persons. Then we have got the grilled asparagus and the sesame dressing. Now drizzle it over the asparagus. Then 1/3 of a lime like this. Look at this, freshly caught albacore tuna, grilled asparagus, and the homemade sesame dressing. It's time for a taste. This fresh tuna with a bit of the dressing. This is so good. The silkiness, the juiciness from the inside, and the crispiness, the crunchiness, and it goes so well with this nutty flavor of the sesame dressing and the asparagus. It's easy and quick to make, but it's so good. Well, if you have any comments, any questions, please leave them down in the box below, and hope to see you soon on another Fishy Friday.